Hello everybody and welcome, you're watching Dave Playing Games. My name is Dave and I am playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are as ever on our search for Ciri, which means we're presently on a search for Dandelion, which means we're now looking up some of his girlfriends. And we've had spectacular success so far, leading us to only have two more to find. Rosa van Artra and Molly. Now in terms of Molly, we've been invited to a fabulous day at the races, but that's a daytime thing. No, it's the dead of night. So now I'm going to sneak into some poor woman's house. And honestly, I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I mean, I could quite easily just knock on the front door. However, it says find a way into the Van Artra villa, and well, that implies it's not going to be as easy as just knocking on the door. So making our way along the cliff tops. Aha. I'm assuming this is like bird lime or something. I don't really know what this white marker is, but this generally indicates it's a place we can go up. So let's just make our way up the cliff here. And oh, would you look at that? We are now inside the garden. Oh, this has gone fantastically. I hope there's no guards that are going to take umbrage with me being here, by the way.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Van Artra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Sugar puss?
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
I like the cut of this girl's jib, although I'm not too keen on the name. You heard the lady, big boy. Take me to the training room.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Oh, I'm going to get killed by a woman in a dress, aren't I?
Grab a wooden one and take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire.
I will do my level best, good sir. So, one wooden sword.
Follow me.
And the guard captain has taken us to the training room, and ooh, this is nice.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
So, de-armoured and with a wooden sword, let's go and try and fight this young lady, and I'm slightly worried for her safety. Right. I might actually parry this time. Ow!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, she's not having the best time. Ow! Neither am I. Ow! Ow!
No.
Right, that's it. You asked for this. I wonder if I can use a sign on her. Would that be immoral?
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
But what? But you're what?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So what was it you said? Why are you here?
You're I feel like this isn't quite as you're making it out to be. I need to speak to you about my friend Dandelion.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Seriously? Again? This is going to go just as well this time as it did last time. fact, this time it's going slightly better for me. Oh, I'm enjoying this quite a lot. Okay, Rosa, you... Ow!
Stop flaunting and fight!
You're gonna know what it means to tangle with a monster hunter.
Ooh, ow, damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
This is not why I'm here, but what could be the harm in it?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
I think you've both tried to play me for a fool.
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
And I can see why you look bloody identical.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Okay, girls, stop.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Another woman? Okay, who was he talking about? I wonder if she was on the list.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Seriously? You know what? I'm just gonna leave you two to it. I'll come back and give you some lessons later.
How's here tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Am I gonna have to remember when this was? Well, all suited and booted, I'm ready to head out and go to the races. However, I must remember to keep track of this quest as well. It could be quite a lot of fun. Okay, lovely. So, to the Vagelbud residence, where we are going to do a bit of horse gambling. But before we do, let's go and see if we can catch up with that banker. He promised us some money. And oh look, we're back at the bloody fish market. And here we are. And oh, is this the right place? Is this the right place? Have I gone to the wrong place? I've gone to the... Where's Rudolph? That slimy bastard, he promised me money. Okay, never mind. Let's go and find this horse racing. I bet he had no intention of paying me at all.
Stand and fight.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
You never bloody learn, do you? Okay, right, I'm gonna have to teach you the same lesson again.
Duly heeded. Now show me what you got. Bad idea.
Actually, what I can do is confuse him like that.
No, I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Seriously, next time you're gonna be a corpse, buddy.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
He's never gonna bloody learn, is he? Oh. 7 cats in on the way, and we found another notice board.
Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Aha. So, yeah, a lot of dross on here, but we do have another contract here for a monster in the sewers. So I'll be grabbing this. And oh, I've just had a little look. It's the starting quest for an expansion. Okay, I did that by accident. I didn't realise that was going to kick off the DLC. Well, that can wait for now. For I have left poor old Morvran Voorhees waiting long enough. And it's high time that I go and... What's going on here?
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lots. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
What's going on here?
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
I don't think you understand the position you're in, Mr. Nameless Redanian Soldier, for I am a very convincing witcher.
Let these people pass.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Folk say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
Okay, so random scuttlebutt, but something that could lead me to lots and lots of treasure. Well, that's good enough for me. I might go and have a look, as it may well make me a small fortune. But as I was saying, I've got a date with the GGs, so I should hurry along presently, or else he might just leave without me and I'll never find out about this Molly. And why do I get the feeling I'm running along the horse track now? Am I in the race? Am I winning? And there's the general now, although I can't see how he got... How am I supposed to get up there? Can I just jump it? No, I cannot just jump it. Right. So let's pop up these steps, have a chat with Voorhees, and see exactly what he can tell me about Molly.
I see you managed to find the place.
Not that hard. It's not exactly a small concealed hovel.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I was not here to race you, my good man. I was here to talk about a young lady. Can you at least spill the beans on that? And then I'll consider your little proposition.
I'd rather resolve things with Molly.
Well, there she is. See the slim young woman? Resolve what you must. I shall play the horses for a time. If you wish, we can ride back to the city together.
Okay, so let's have a little chat with Molly and see what she can tell me about Dandelion. Can I get over that way? No, I can't get over that way as well. Stupid invisible walls. Right, okay, let's have a chat with Molly. And then we can ride back to town with Voorhees, although hopefully he doesn't try and turn that into a race as well.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
He's telling some pretty tall tales. I mean, I could go along with it.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I've never heard of him having a sister before, but never mind. I'm gonna probe this a little bit more.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Hang on a minute, aren't you supposed to be married now?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Well, you're not the sharpest tool in the tool sharpener thing, so I'm just going to go and say goodbye here. We're going to go back to Novigrad and hopefully I can find someone else who can point me in the direction of this blonde.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Brilliant, so back in the free city of Novigrad, we can make our way back to the Rosemary in time, have a chat with Zoltan and see what he knows all about this other woman. Perhaps he's seen her before. If he's been living with Dandelion, he must have bumped into her. And oh, actually there's something I want to do first.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
I did say I was worried about the crones of Crookback Bog going after my hair, so let's have a little trim and tidy up. You never know, if we're going to see an old friend again, I could do with being a bit cleaner, and actually, I can't imagine Triss was all that impressed with my travelling tramp look. Much more betterer. Just look at that. Okay, right, enough procrastination for now. Let's go back to the brothel. At least, they said it was a brothel. It didn't really look like a brothel. I kind of assumed it was a pub, but who knows in this place. What now? What? Where? Oh, okay. Somebody wants a pop.
Not too late to surrender.
So, I must say, I'm not enjoying your dress sense. And are we going to get any sort of indication as to why we were just attacked? Or am I just going to have to assume that... No, not a note on them. Okay, they maybe just didn't like my haircut. Well, today's been action-packed and a half so far. Brilliant. Okay, well, let's pop inside and maybe Zoltan's tidied up. Let's see if he knows anything about Dandelion's friend.
Monsieur Zoltan, you old friend. What's this? Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury crackers.
Crackers indeed.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
She's an owl.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
I knew it. I knew you'd have seen her. This is brilliant. Why was she not on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself, I imagine.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
Oh, Christ, not two of them.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes.
Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe, Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
So we've had a day at the races and now we're going to go and take in a show. We're being spoiled for entertainment in this episode for sure. However, regrettably, we cannot go and take in our show until after sundown, which means we need to do something else first. And I wonder... Yes, indeed, after a little sit down in the street for 24 hours, I am now able to go back to the Van Artra Villa. Now I can continue those fencing lessons. Although honestly, it's a lot less fencing and more smashing with a big heavy sword. But who am I to argue? Guard Captain, I have excellent news.
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Indeed I am. I am here to stab someone with a wooden sword.
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
No, why would it be straightforward? Why wouldn't I be able to just go into her house and give her a little bit of a tappy-tappy with my wooden sword? Well, a sucker as I am for a pretty face, here we go, Temple Bridge, let's meet up with Rosa, and... aha! Hello!
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. You may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said
And
that...
this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right.
He probably doesn't recognise me because I had a shave.
Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
Yes, okay, this definitely smells like I'm being used again. However, you did say you wanted some fencing training?
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
One day, I'll get some respect around here from ladies, but I suspect not today, okay? So, what does she want?
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
Oh, I like her. She's brilliant. Right, so... Oh, I'm not okay with this. Oh, I don't want to accidentally hit a guard. Please don't make us do this next to a guard. Ow, ow, ow. No, stop it. Oh, I might need that hanky after all. I don't want to use any Witcher nonsense on her because I'm worried she might...
Be grateful I'm no Bruxa or Alp, else you would be dead already.
Well done. Actually is something of a Bruxa in the way you fight.
Perhaps I should have them call me that. The Black Bruxa? Black because, you know, Nilfgaard.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa?
Yeah, she's definitely not wearing a corset.
Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, why does nothing ever go straight forward? Aha.
7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Well, just in case this is an ambush, I'm going to have a bit of swallow. And if I follow her tracks...
My dad doesn't like elves very much.
Uh-oh.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, she could absolutely do you in on her own, but I think I'm going to milk the absolute buggery out of the Witcher nonsense. I put the points in it, so I may as well use it.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of 2 drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
So, having taught her a suitable lesson, we find ourselves in mid-afternoon once again, and so we should head to the Kingfisher Inn, have a couple of drinks, and wait for Zoltan and this Priscilla girl. All of that to come up next week, but if you've enjoyed this video, stick a like on the video for me, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. These videos go up every single Friday, so get your weekend Witcher fix right here on Dave Playing Games. Next time out, we're going to watch ourselves a little play, and hopefully that leads us to Priscilla, and ultimately Dandelion, who can reintroduce themselves to us after quite some time, with any luck with a fancy new outfit on, and that will lead us one step closer to Cirilla. I think it's all going really rather well for me at the moment, and I really can't wait to see what happens next, but until next week, take care of yourselves. Sarah.